So those are 6 deadly mistakes that you just can't be making anymore. Hey guys, before you watch this video, make sure you watch part 1 of the deadliest mistakes you can be making on Instagram. If you've already watched that one, then you're ready to watch 6 more mistakes right in this video that you really cannot be making this year. Let's go ahead and start off with number 1. Oh, but wait, before I go on, I want to welcome you to this channel, the best YouTube channel for anything in regards to content creation and social media marketing. Let's get started. Back to number 1. Number 1 is not posting in 1080 by 1350. It's huge and it's so surprising that people still are not doing it. I have a whole video only on this subject that literally explains how to do it, so I'm not going to walk you through the exact steps, but it's basically the difference between this photo versus this photo. That's right, they look completely different because they're in different dimensions. And what happens when you post in a smaller dimension is that you're not taking up the full space that Instagram is giving you. Therefore, you're sharing your land with other people so that your consumers, they might just skip over your content and go straight to somebody else's content. Therefore, lowering your engagement, not getting the response that you want on your pictures. This is a huge, huge mistake, especially if you're looking for organic growth this year. All right, so make sure always 1080 in width, 1350 in height. Your photos, your videos, your text, all that stuff, you can still size it in that same exact size. If you're using Canva for your templates, make sure that you resize it. Don't use the templates that they already have made because the templates that they have made are in that square size. Why? I don't know. Canva needs to really, really update this and understand and help out all these creators that use their platforms. But you know the difference. So make sure that if you are using Canva, you switch it up. Okay? Now, on to number 2. Number 2 is not scheduling your content. All right? I schedule my content and I recommend for others to schedule their content too. How much should you schedule? That's up to you. All right? Whether you do 3 days, 7 days, 14 days, 3 weeks, a whole month. Okay? It's completely up to you depending on your time frame, if you have a team, a lot of different factors, okay? But definitely schedule your content. Why? Because if you sit down and you start getting your creative juices flowing and you start thinking of content ideas, caption ideas, and then you just kind of log off because you're done from that day, the next day you have to start all over again instead of just sitting there and at least doing 3 posts at a time so that the next day you can concentrate on other things in your business and, let's say, concentrate more on engagement, which is such a huge, huge thing that really impacts your community and your growth on Instagram. So the next day, let's say you don't actually have to go in and do your whole post because you already have it scheduled. That day you would still go in, interact, comment on other people's accounts, and that way more people can comment on your profiles. That is so important, especially this year if you're looking to grow on Instagram. So what platforms do I recommend to schedule your content? If you want something free, you can use the Facebook Creator Studio. If you want something with a lot more features, I hands down recommend SkedSocial. It's the platform that I use for my account, for all my clients' accounts, and it's the only one that I recommend to people. Why? I've tried basically all of them. I've been in the Instagram industry for a lot of years, so I've tried most of them. I know what features I'm looking for. I know what I want it to have. Let's say the Instagram tagging products, hashtags, first comments, locations, tons of things, being able to post stories, carousels, reels, IGTVs, lots of things. That's why I always go for SkedSocial. If you want the link, go ahead and scroll down to my description, and I'm pretty sure I can even get you a 20% off just because you're cool. All right, so go ahead, scroll down if you're interested in either SkedSocial, or I'll even link the Facebook Creator Studio, which is super easy to also use if you're looking for something for free. Now, let's go on to number 3. Number 3 is not staying on brand. This is a very big mistake because Instagram is basically your store. It's your storefront. It's how you present yourself, all right? It's a way that people can visually connect your brand, your content, your face, and what you offer. So if you're not packaging this in a way that looks nice, it's really, really going to have a negative effect not only on your business, on your Instagram growth, and also on your performance. Whether you're looking for sales, you're looking to drive people to your location, whatever that may be, it will impact, all right? So make sure that you start off by deciding what your brand is, okay? What colors you're going to focus on. This doesn't mean that your whole grid has to be one color blue, but at least something that clicks and that matches. I'm not saying that you have to have those grids that there's a line in between and it's like a puzzle. Personally, I don't like that. I don't recommend it because most of the times, if you're not posting 3 things at a time, it looks off. So I don't like it, but what I do recommend is that you have something that when people see it, they automatically click and say, oh, I know that post is Laura's because she uses that purple, because it's white, because I know this is what her brand design is all like. So make sure that you're really working on that and that you have your brand picked out. Another huge mistake that I'm just going to throw in is your font, okay? Kind of goes into the branding, but it's a whole nother point. Your brand's font has to be very legible. You guys know that I do a lot of Instagram audits and I see you guys posting great quotes that they have the potential to go viral, but it's so hard to read them that it's just not getting the reaction and the engagement that they should be getting. So make sure that you have fonts that are readable, very readable from far away, okay? Remember that people look at your post not only when they scroll down, but outside from the grid view. So make sure that your posts are completely readable from the grid view. Okay, that's a quick little test that you can do to make sure that your font is up to date. Now, on to the next tip, number 4. Number 4 is not tagging your location. Tagging your location is a huge boost in your post. You can either tag the location that you're at, or you can use this trick that I love sharing with you guys. Look at your insights. Check where your followers are coming from, what cities, what countries, and in your post, tag that location. Why does this work so well? Well, when people go onto Instagram and they actually write in that location, if your post is a good post, they'll see it when they're searching for that location. So it's like letting Instagram know of another place where it can automatically show your post without you having to do anything, just literally clicking something. If you're scheduling your posts in advance, which of course, if you're watching this video, you should be doing, you're going to have that option if you are scheduling in advance. So make sure that you do select your location, all right? If you are doing it manually, same thing, select your location. It's a huge thing that is going to help you out. Now, on to number 5. Number 5, you should already know, but I know that you guys don't all know it because I've seen you do it, is that you're not responding to the comments. Or maybe you do know about it, but you're just a little lazy and you don't want to respond. The problem when you don't respond to your comments is that Instagram kind of just lowers your engagement. So obviously, Instagram is a platform that benefits off of having people spend time on their platform. If you are responding, the algorithm automatically clicks and basically the computer backend says, hey, this person is creating a conversation. Therefore, other person on the other side of the screen has to go back, check what this person wrote, responded, answered, reacted, whatever it may be. That means more time on the platform. So obviously they're going to push your content. Always respond to your comments. I personally have a rule where I stay on my Instagram account at least 10 minutes, 10 to 15 after posting. So any new comments that come in automatically, I'm responding to them immediately, and that helps boost up my content in the Instagram algorithm. They know that I'm automatically there reacting and therefore creating conversation within my post. Think about it, do it. Now, on to number 6. Number 6 is not posting consistently. We are at a moment where if you are on Instagram, you should have your own schedule of posting. Whether you post daily, whether you post 2-4 times per day, whether you post 2 times per week, 3 times per week. Whatever whatever it may be, it's up to you. It's your time frame. I personally recommend showing up as much as you can, as long as you have good content. I don't just mean throwing any random information on there, because that's really not going to bring any benefit. But if you can provide valuable content that people will actually engage with, put it out there. It's only going to benefit you. So have your own schedule and post consistently. I've gone into profiles where they say, Laura, why am I not growing? I go in, I check the date. They posted maybe 2 weeks ago. The last one, a month ago. What is that, guys? You have to have something consistent. Remember that Instagram is basically a media source. That means that people have to be wanting to consume your content. When you become like that binge-worthy profile that I know you behind the screen, you have somebody that you're binge-worthy watching. That's what you want to become for your consumers. You want to become something that whatever you put out, a story, a post, a video, there's people there wanting to watch, wanting to consume what you're putting out. So you have 6 mistakes plus all the other ones that I shared before that you just cannot be making anymore. So if you love this video, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, leave me a comment below, because it really helps me to grow my channel and to also help other people out on Instagram. And remember, next week we're gonna have a video that you're gonna absolutely love. So I'll see you right here, same place, same time next week. Bye-bye.